everyone. This is a reading for Taurus. Welcome to We Are Magic. If you haven't yet done so, please click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you can stay up to date on any videos that I post to the channel, okay? All right, we're going to do a reading for Taurus. I've already saged. I got the dragon's blood incense burning. I got my candle lids. Let's get into it, shall we? All right, this message is for Taurus. Spirit, sun, moon, rising. My ear is ringing, so here, Taurus is here. Oh, Lord. Calling on Taurus's highest self. What messages do you have for the Taurus crew? What messages do you have for the Taurus? All right, let's go. This is for Taurus. Okay, I'm being guided to do something else, so let me do something else, okay? Thank you, Taurus, for being patient. We're going to do the Starseed Oracle first, okay? So since this is a spiritual reading from your higher self, we want to see what your collective needs you to most know. And for some reason, these cards don't want to shuffle. These are hard cards to shuffle. I love these cards. They're absolutely beautiful. Great messages. Picking up on your higher self, Taurus. Picking up on your highest self. What messages do you have from the Star Collective for Taurus? Okay. Ooh, Taurus, your energy is about as intense as Aries. Good Lord. Oh my goodness. All right, Taurus, let's see what we have. The blue flame. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. So we're going to put that there. Okay. Let's go in deeper to what that means. They have a little booklet that comes with it. The Starseed Oracle Guidebook. Absolutely love it. This is available on Amazon.com. Okay. So let's look up the blue flame. Okay. Hold on for 1 second. This card. This is a card of awakening and energetic upgrades. Perhaps you're going through a period of spontaneous awakening, Taurus. Receiving visions and having experiences that are out of the ordinary. In the West, little is known about the process of spontaneous awakening, and it can feel very scary when you're going through it alone. Elsewhere, they can be seen as auspicious experiences, with those going through them being treated with tender care. If you hear the lawnmower, that's my son mowing the grass. The blue beings are thought to be activating beings with great potential for healing and upgrading our cellular structures. They appear in moments of extreme awakening, activating a physical kundalini awakening and deep cellular and DNA healing. Go for you, Taurus! Look what's happening. Many people glamorize the awakening process. However, in reality, it's much messier and more difficult than most of us believe. If y'all need to know, it's bad. But it's a good thing, trust me. We must first let go of what we think we know for sure and how we make sense of the world. This isn't easy. The awakening process, even when it's spontaneous, takes a considerable amount of time to integrate. An awakening without integration can leave us feeling very ungrounded. If you're in the midst of an awakening, the process never ends. Treat this time as deeply sacred and give yourself ample space to ground and integrate the extreme changes you are going through. All right, so your higher self is letting you know, hey, time to wakey. So I'm glad I listened to Spirit on this one. All right, so let's see what the Angels and Ancestors Oracle Cards Guidebook stuff has to tell you. I got this also from Amazon. angels, and ancestors oracle cards. Absolutely, I love them. All right. For Taurus collective, what angels, spirit guides, ancestors, animal spirits, who, oh, look at that. The Messiah came out. All right, Taurus, so you have support from the Messiah. Of course, this is the great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. Of course, they're going to give you the cliche look of the Christian Messiah, but you get the drift, right? So you have heaven's support, okay, from the Most High. And I will read also the guidebook to you to break it down even. I love these little messages in the guidebook. I just think I love it. Know that what is happening around you is divinely inspired, Taurus. Learn from your current experiences, then share them with others. This card was inspired by Jesus, or Yeshua, or Yahusha, or whatever, I like to say Messiah. They've changed his name so much, bless his heart. Who is one of the most widely acknowledged and loved spiritual teachers of all time. But there is a great teacher in every tradition, and this card represents the one whom you feel closest, as well as the great teacher within you, your highest self. The teacher wears simple clothes here to demonstrate that even if you live a simple life, it can be an incredibly spiritual one. He is surrounded by a sense of serenity and harmony because he has absolute trust in the higher power that moves through him. And the Devil card represents receiving answers to prayers through signs and experiencing peace through joy. This card can represent a teacher in your life or the great teacher within. Either way, it shows that you have dedicated a lot of time, effort, and energy to understand yourself and the world. You are having spiritual experiences at the time, gaining a greater awareness of what you need to do in order to grow. There is a great chance that you have been having, try it again, guys. There is a great chance that if you've been having any challenges recently, you've surmounted them and allowed them to be vehicles to lessons that are helping you with your spiritual connection. And if you feel that you've received messages from heaven or the universe recently, this card is confirmation that these have indeed been holy experiences. So your higher self it's come through. It's really come through. Love it. All right, you've seen me shuffle these cards already, so they're already amped and ready to go. Okay. This is what your higher self wants you to know. 8 of Swords. I get this a lot. And Swords, Taurus, has to do with your thoughts, okay? And this card, I love this card, it's absolutely beautiful. It's just something that you have to work through, okay? And maybe it's dealing with your spiritual awakening. Maybe you're confused, Taurus. Maybe you think you're not on the right path, but you're basically holding yourself back. So your higher self wants you to know that. Thank you, Spirit, for that. This message is beautiful. Thank you so much to the Taurus Collective for channeling in today. These are beautiful messages. Okay. Ooh, y'all's energy. Ooh, I'm gonna have to sage myself after this. I'm wore out. Very intense. You're probably going to hear the lawnmower again, and I'm so sorry, Taurus. The next one you have is Knight of Cups. Okay, the cups represents emotions, and this could be something to deal with romance. So something good may be happening in your relationship. Maybe this has to do with your spiritual awakening. Let's keep going. We have the 8 of Wands. This deals with fire, passion, fast movement. So whatever you've been manifesting, or whatever try and not get this light on here, whatever you have been working on, whatever you have been praying for, wishing for, Taurus, it is coming to you quick, fast, in a hurry. I mean, you're going to have things coming at you really, really quick, and it's a good thing. It's not bad. Not bad at all. 3 of Swords. Okay, this is I'm going to tell you, I already know what this is about. This has to do with your, when you're going through an awakening, you're going to have to do shadow work, okay? Oh, there's that lawnmower. I'm so sorry for the background noise, guys. But this is a good reading. I'm not going to edit this. This is beautiful. When I went through my awakening, it was the roughest time one of the roughest times, if not the roughest in my life. And I've been through hell, Taurus, okay? When you're raised in religion and politics and a certain mindset, the Babylonian system, they give you implants. They know who you are when you're born. You just don't know who you are. And you're targeted. And when you wake up and you find out that everything you thought was true was a lie, this is what's going to happen to you. This is a warning from your higher self. But just know you are supported. Remember, you have your Starseed Council looking out for you. And you have the Messiah and other teachers that you resonate with looking out for you. And again, this is how it's going to end up. King of Cups, okay? So the King of Cups, the King of Cups deals with emotions. And he's happy. So this is how all this ends, okay? So even though right now this is you stuck in the matrix, not really knowing what's going on. You think you know everything, but you're blinded, you're trapped, you're a hot mess, okay? Here comes your highest self, like, you know what? It's go time. Time to wake up out of this shit. Of course, you're going to have a lot of manifestation coming to fruition, a lot of fast movement, a lot of things are going to hit you all at once, a lot of awakening, a lot of truths coming out, and then you're going to be heartbroken because everything you thought was true is a lie, lie, lie. You are a Neo. You are waking up out of the Matrix. And you remember when if you haven't watched the Matrix, please do. But remember when he woke up and Larry Fisher, really, Morpheus, when he showed him what the world really looked like physically, Neo was shooketh. And he was upset. He was so upset. He was like, this is a lie. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And he puked because he was it made him physically ill. And you're going to be heartbroken, but it's okay. I promise you're going to be okay. If I can make it through it. And it doesn't stop. The rabbit hole just keeps going. So just be ready. And then in the end, you got all Saturn back there. Look at Saturn. Yes. That represents, karma. And you're going to be fine. This is you in the end. And even for women, you're like, king, you're fine. This is just an energy. Okay. It's just letting you know emotionally you're going to be okay. I promise you, Taurus, you're going to be great. So yeah. I'm going to see if Spirit has any more messages for you. I'm so sorry once again for the background noise. Okay. No pop out. So that is your message from your highest self. Let's together thank Spirit for these messages. Let's thank Creator for waking you up out of the Matrix. I know it seems sucky, but you'll be fine, Taurus. I promise you're strong. You're a bull. You're a bull. So you got this, Taurus. I'm so proud of you. I love you. Please, if this resonates with you, if you've been having ringing in the ears lately, you've lost sleep, if you feel like you're spontaneously combusting, if you feel like you're getting, those are downloads, by the way. What's happening is the universe is repairing everything that's been damaged in you by Babylon. So you won't hear me I would do my best not to say certain trigger words to offend YouTube. So you'll hear me say Babylon a lot. All right. So Taurus, if you resonate with this, please like, share, subscribe, and welcome to the Great Awakening. And we love you. We are magic. Take care.